So still on the matter with the, for my previous video, you know, say I talk about Fina younger sister when one of Dangote truck hits. So I hear say Dangote now, the Dangote Group, they don't release press statements. They don't release press statements, and in that press statement, they say some of their officials, some of their senior officials don't go visit Fina younger sister for hospital. So they don't go visit her for Rural Teaching Hospital. But on this same matter, so they say lose guard. They still fuck up for this matter. Because why? Now two persons that involved for this accident. Now two persons this truck hits, which is Ruth Otabor, maybe Fina younger sister, and the Okada rider when be carry her. But now then go to the hospital now, go visit only Fina younger sister. They not come visit or check up on the Okada man. May they even know the current condition of the man, because I hear say the Okada man so into still sustain injury. In fact, into still in critical condition. Even though say young condition no was reach Fina sister on, but in young condition so still they critical. So how come they can't be say they say they want to go visit? They visit only one and they leave the other victim. It don't make sense now. It can't be like say the man no matter. It can't be like say the man and nobody. And this man for not dey this condition now, if not be the recklessness of one of their driver, when not even get license, one of their own professional driver, even not for the act of recklessness of the driver, this Okada man now in for not the condition when he did now. And this Okada man so he go be breadwinner for a family. If even the family man, when his wife and the children look up to, when he say come up for that house that day, go find daily bread, only for an uncle to come see this kind, come meet this kind of thing, when he say he no plan for, can't go land for hospital. So the thing when this Dangote Group, the delegate when they just send, so go visit Fina younger staff hospital, they not try at all, because as they take go, and funny enough now the same hospital they admit all of them, the same Rural Teaching Hospital, and the Okada man they and Fina younger sister they go visit one, they don't visit the other one. So you see the kind of country one they live. So it shows say if to say Fina not be popular person, say not be celebrity, be say if not even bloody care about this his sister matter. Because I show now, show from this their visit, say Fina when call them out online, when be say based on say she be public figure, so she call them out now, and your sister now they can't go see. The other one now, the other man now, the other man not get anybody to speak up for her, they not go bother see that one. So now everything, even the press release, see the press release now, I want to say observe for the press release now, if you check them now, they even say Mrs. Ruth Otabor. And of which even Fina even they very angry with this particular thing when they write. So we say because his sister never married, you say Mrs. Ruth Otabor. And you get one man, you get one guy when they snap with. That's this for senior officials. So when they come represent Dangote Group, you get one guy when they snap with. It's not Mr. Otabor, then the man, and then the guy be. And this Fina now say his sister never married. So why do they refer to his sister as Mrs. Otabor? Say so may they put down that post and may they edit them before they go publish anything again. Say because that's stuff when they put that wrong thing. Say because his sister never married. So you see that one, so even that one so still get error. They even for still on the matter. So if you check on now, only her name, never did the press release. Even though they say okay, Mrs. Ruth Otabor, what about the man, the Okada man? When nobody they talk about now. That man get family, get people when they look up to her, get people to feed on her breadwinner for one family. But yet nobody they talk with the man side. Nobody just even the reason the man, only one side we are just the reason they go, just they talk about only one person. Yes, I know the Okada riders, many of them they drive anyhow and then to get their own faults. But in this case now, Dangote truck driver and I get this particular fault. So we'll not be fault on the Okada man entirely, unless maybe eyewitness, say maybe even the Okada man to see get you fault for body, but we never know except eyewitness. And I will come tell us CIB even the Okada man to see the drive recklessly on that fateful deal. So but for now, so based on say it should don't be like this, as it don't be like this, so now the two of them now we're supposed to check up on. And the two of them supposed to check up on anything what they do for this one, supposed to do for this one. Now Dangote company now from that their press release, they don't agree, say okay, they want to take full responsibility of everything, the medical bills and the full compensation when they'll give the girl. But now as they thought they want to take care of the medical bills and give her full compensation. How about this Okada man? Any compensation when they want to give this Ruth Otabor, they must still give that Okada man, because now two of them be the accident victims. Anything when any medical bills when they want to clear for that hospital for this Ruth Otabor, they must still clear that Okada man. So if they not clear these two, it's not going to make sense at all, because now two of them be the victims. So may they not say that because of say one popular person being involved, or say because Ruth Otabor now relative to one popular person or one celebrity, now make them take one top priority. Come to where the Okada man on based on say in not know anybody, in a nobody or something like that, then they just come pushing your matter for one side. It not going to make sense at all. Now that one I go para me pass for this matter. I go really para for the matter if it be say Dangote Group do this kind of rubbish. So the two of them now, that and what I expect Dangote Group to do is to put down that post, re-edit it, make a new post that we carry the name of that Okada man, because still, as at this moment now, we not even know the name of the Okada man when they involved in this accident. The Okada man, so nobody even know his name. Check all over the social media space, nobody know the name of that Okada man. Now only Ruth Otabor, like they fly all over the social media space, only Ruth Otabor, that name, because in a finance system, now only in they fly all over the social media space. How about this Okada man? Nobody talk about him. Nobody knows the name, nobody knows where it comes from, nobody even know anything about him. Everybody just ghost and just put her on ghost mode because they don't know anybody, because they don't get anybody. So that one, so now that one I just not be happy with. That one I'm not be happy with at all. I know life on that one. So we must call a spade a spade. We must do things right. We must do things right. So that part, so Dangote Group, I need to really take up the full responsibility for the two of the victims, not just only one. I'm gonna clear that thing more from a man. Not be only the accident. So the Okada man when carry this girl, this Ruth Otabor. The Okada man see that same hospital in a critical condition too. So anything when they do for Ruth Otabor, now must do one for that Okada man, maintain for the balance. If not, no they fair. It will be still on a day very partial in a manner of handling things. So now that one. So then even with this one now, as even they talk this matter they go before you know. Now I just still see on that one where they say even Boa cement truck don't want to do on that one. Boa cement and truck driver don't want to do one for Auchi recently. When I see the video, this video now, I see even this say the Boa cement now. When I watch the video, I'll come back on this thing.
Mona see Boa Dangote do you know Dangote you do you finish now Boa start. Dangote me you graduate on Wednesday for year while you graduate from Auchi Polytechnic. I deal with it now. We and their Esther we graduate now with Dangote key. We Dangote scatter a leg. Now the same day we graduate. I dey on my lane. Chela come, the Chela double cross me. He scatter on my motor. Just come up to me. I the driver be this.
Video me well. If na video you want video. Video me when accident. Video me na accident.
You run enter my front. Yes, this one are the driver will drive my motor. If you beat, see, if you stop it, I beat. No, come on your face, Oga. Now this one I be the Boa motor. I dey on my lane. Look the lane when I dey on my lane. They come.
Sure, I don't watch out. When I say they talk of Dangote truck driver now, Boa cement truck driver don't see doing down for Auchi. Now they say I'm damaged person. Lexus ES350 saloon car. Just damage him. Just crush him. Now see what these truck drivers they do. Not be only Dangote truck driver, not be only Dangote truck they commit evil, they commit atrocity for this country. Not only Dangote truck. All the truck drivers, all the truck owners, they need to do meeting. They need to call all their drivers to order. Because the thing don't be too much for them. It don't be too much. Like not just only Dangote owner. I'm not your focus on saying that Dangote owner they do all the things. Even other truck owners too. Their drivers they do some obscure, they do some bad things, they commit atrocity. So not be only Dangote truck, not be they commit all the atrocities. So we will just make sure we make that one clear. Different truck owners, we call our drivers to order. The way and manner at which they match that, the way and manner at which they on very high speed for this thing, it don't make sense. Wanna try call them to order. Because this one so that they get out of hand. Just imagine person car now. When they just thank God for the boy left, so now even the motor they haven't smash. Thank God for the girl left, say come out on hot. Say the accident not even touch themselves, then I'll leave the motor then destroy. Thank God. If assuming thing come pass this one, I say they will constantly lost that one. Now two things for see the drive now. So it not really make sense. So all those truck owners wanna try and show say now call on the drivers to order. I'm gonna the employ qualified drivers. Dangote company, Boa cement company, gonna the employ qualified drivers. And always let them know the speed limits. Like me, they know the overspeed again. I'm not gonna give them too many tasks to perform. It's too many tasks when they give them so and too many deliveries when they know say they are length to deliver that very day. So now be the problem when they cause all this overspeeding. Some of them they even lost control during the process. They'll fail break. Once they fail break, now when they just see anybody, when they see anything at all, they don't already hit them. So I beg, I'm gonna try call them to order. I'm gonna tell them, I'm not to load them with too many work. I'm gonna employ many drivers. I'm gonna give only one driver how many deliveries to go do. It don't make sense now. That one I go one try to keep up to time. You go one try make sure saying deliver those things that very day. And by so doing, you go do on a very high speed, trying to meet up to the places when Inga go deliver things to. Now these things now they lead to overspeeding, when they lead to the loss of many lives. Now when the loss of many lives and the way they claim many of the Nigerians' lives for this process. And also now imagine driver on the drive this morning, person that 2 days, full 24 hours, they fit all day on that they are steering. Just the drive, they know they see anything, just the drive, they go different, come this place, deliver one, enter road, they go on that place again. The load too much. At least they're supposed to get time to rest. How you just put one driver for road, make it just the drive for 2 days straight, no go rest. Waiting happen. At least people should give them time, at least like the time that they are supposed to rest. They should not be traveling more than 9 hours a day. Because part of the reason why they cause all these accidents, when I say one, the driver don't drive tire, you don't even tire safe. So at that point in time, so to even handle all those all those jar or control jar at that point in time, not even down the headache again. At that point in time, you not just mean just finish all the tasks when they give out to perform that they mean just go rest. May just do deliveries for that they mean just go rest. Like concern because body don't break. So the you people are overstressing the drivers and you people are using competent, unqualified and unprofessional drivers. Imagine this one when they catch now. This guy when they catch now. This guy not just 18 years old. So he's even a very young person. Imagine you giving a small boy that kind of heavy trailer, that kind of big trailer. Because you're telling saying go move the trailer. Now just give him a key. You move on from here to here and say, this one sharp, go fit do deliveries for us. No, it don't make sense now. Before employing anybody, you are supposed to do deep investigation about the person, where the person has worked before, the driving experience, the person's records in those places where the person has worked, to see whether the person has a clean record, to see if he's truly a professional, to see the records he has kept in the places where he has worked. If he's a reckless driver or not, you will know from the place where he worked before. So that's the thing. Those are the things you should consider. Because this thing fits even a family member tomorrow. Because I know say as soon as I get this company so this Dangote Group and this thing, when I say get extended family members, this same truck now still hit any of my family extended family members tomorrow. So I'm gonna still try because they say person throws stone for markets, never can tell whether anything will go hit for that market. So it can happen to anybody. So please, you people should try to call your drivers to order, and the government so you people can do better. You people should put in measures to ensure that this stuff is brought to an end. Find the lasting solution to this truck accidents that is always claiming the lives of so many Nigerians. Bring the lasting solution to it. As I was even scrolling through what they call it, this X, which is formerly known as Twitter, I came across a guy's post, and that guy posted is sharp. Like the guy just talk everything when they were made. The guy talk everything when they were made. That no worry, Muna watch him now. See the guy as in everything everything when that guy talk for day. Like he preferred the best solution then to tackle this regular truck accident when they claim the lives of the Nigerians. Muna watch him. I'll come back.
If we have a population commission that works, a population commission that is data conscious, it's going to shock you the number of deaths that Dangote and his trucks are complicit in. But you know the people it's not going to shock. It's not going to shock someone like me who lived most of his formative years in Ogun State and had to witness Dangote trucks kill an average of 2-3 persons per month. And this is me keeping the numbers very low. In hot spots like Ilaru, when Dangote truck connects through Ota, connects through Ilaru, Ibeshi Road. It's not going to shock people like us that live in Ogun State. It's not going to shock people who lived in Auchi in Edo State, the number of deaths that Dangote trucks has been complicit in. It's not going to shock people who lived and live in Kogi State. Mostly some of the states that involves highways that have to connect through state to state and connecting federal highways. It's unfortunate that it's in 2025 that we're still having this conversation. When I say we, I'm saying myself and my family, we moved to Ogun State in 2001, 2002, and give or take, that's around 23 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I cannot estimate how long those deaths have been occurring before we moved there. But if I stayed there for the average of a decade and those deaths occurred every single month, imagine the places across the country where those deaths are occurring. And in 2025, we are still having a conversation. It means there is a conversation that has to break the internet. Something has to be done. The government is complicit. We keep purporting the notion that no one is bigger than the government, no one is bigger than the law. But that's not the case. Dangote and his trucks are not regulated. I don't want to use their broad comparison just from the get-go. If we check within Africa, in countries like South Africa, there are strong regulations in respect to how trucks operate. But I've not lived there. But I'm going to speak from the bird's eye view as somebody who has lived in Europe for the better part of the last 5 years. There are strong regulations. There are general safety regulations that when you buy a truck, whether as a business or as an individual, if you're going to drive that truck commercially, your truck has to be fitted with devices like the tachograph. It measures the velocity, measures your speed, measures the time traveled. It confirms that the driver takes a 45 minutes break every 4 hours of travel. It confirms that drivers do not drive beyond 9 hours per day. It confirms that in certain countries, drivers cannot drive on weekends. Drivers cannot drive on public holidays. Drivers cannot drive on special holidays. If you drive heavy-duty trucks, you cannot drive a truck that weighs beyond 40 tons. You cannot drive trucks that weigh beyond 40 tons. Have you seen the weight of Dangote trucks when they are fully loaded with cement? Some of these drivers drive long hours. They drive a day non-stop, 2 days non-stop, 3 days non-stop. Take some time and have conversations with some of these drivers. It's a cultural problem. Dangote and his company needs to check what their internal safety regulations are. If they care, the Nigerian government needs to confirm what the safety regulations are for Dangote and his trucks. How many hours do your drivers drive? What is the maximum capacity your driver can load through? If you've driven in Ogun State or you've driven in Edo State and you've had to share the road with a Dangote truck, you've had to fear for your life at least once in your life. You've had to fear because they intimidate you out of the road. They speed with that kind of size, with that kind of weight travel. They speed through this road. They intimidate you out of the road. They block the road. And these are drivers whose driving skills, whose driving rationality have been impacted by long driving hours. So the grievance is simple. For every single time your trucks impacts a family, kills a child, leads to the amputation of someone's leg, you cannot keep giving reparations. How do we stop this from happening? How do we effect proper prevention measures? How does the government make sure that these trucks are regulated? There is a pattern. We're saying patterns that have gone through the last 1 decade, 2 decades. Nothing has changed. There is no other country that can happen. How does the government ensure that this guy, Dangote, and his truck and his business, they are subjected to regulations? They are subjected to strict safety regulations. How do we ensure that we don't get to share the road? We don't get to share public roads with trucks. How do we keep their travel time to a specific number of hours per day? How do we make sure that these companies are constantly, not just Dangote, heavy duty trucks, they are constantly within the ambit of general safety regulations? What are the intermittent checks that the government goes to do? How do we vet what the hiring procedure looks like for the drivers? What is the age limit? What is their driving skill? How do you pick them? How do you vet them psychologically? How do you vet them mentally? What are the assessments you put them through? These are people, not animals, not chicken, not dogs. Even in countries like Europe, even in countries in Europe, there are regulations that ensure the safety of animals. Regulations that ensure the safety of dogs, of cats. We descended to as a country that you have a better chance of good living as a dog than human being in Nigeria. It's not fair. This is one man, one company. This same company has been he has blood on his hands. He has been the source of tears for families, day after day, month after month, year after month, decade after decade. Nothing is happening. It's not fair. It is important that when these conversations happen as well-meaning Nigerians, we can't keep quiet. If you have to set a tripod like I'm doing and make a video, if you have to put out a tweet, if you have to make anything, make sure that you are speaking through to power. Make sure that you are weighing strong on the conversation because it could be you. It could be you. Today it is Fina's sister. The other day it was a student coming from Akumba, Ondo State, just finishing exam. This student was just finishing exam, final paper. Somebody whose family is waiting for them at home, they've probably rented something to celebrate their only child going to school for the first time, and Dangote snuffed the life out of that child. Countless of these families in Ogun State, in Kogi, in Edo State. When does it stop? When does it stop? When does it stop?
So I believe I don't watch. I'm sure I see the. I don't watch and I don't see the stuff. I sure I see the solutions when this guy profile the solutions. If the government will take those advice when it gives, so they will take those advice, then I believe say we know they get issue with all this truck matter again. Maybe they create a separate road for them. When business they follow for advanced country, that's where they be. You know, if they get truck and all these our small cars, buses, they follow the same road. Most of the road accidents for this country, 80%, if not even 90%, are caused by these truck drivers, what they call trailer drivers. Most of them are caused by these truck drivers. So we can reduce the rate of accidents in this country if we are able to have a road, separate road for all this truck, one of the follow. Two things that this truck they do, as I say, they claim the lives of many Nigerians due to their reckless driving. That one and one. Two, now they say they spoil our road. All this our road, so when they manage, and they spoil them. Because the road, most of the road they do, imagine they allocate billions, millions of naira, hundreds of millions of naira for to take one road. That road now trust Nigeria now. You know Nigerian government will slash the money into different pieces from this one to this one to this one to one of the final contractor. Before it's government contractor and the money they don't divide into different forms. So at the end of the day now, the money let me say 100 million is supposed to repair road, standard road supposed to cost 100 million for an instance. So at the end of the day, waiting to reach that contractor and pay no 30 million. So you will just use the material when they hand when that's substandard, you will just until fix the road, then that is it. The road now maybe say you know often of good quality now. You can expect maybe say trailer, all this truck and motor compass and maybe say the road in no distant time no go spoil. 3 months, 4 months, road when they do like this before you know it don't spoil. So this truck riders, this truck drivers, now they spoil our road. This truck and they spoil our road. They'll repair road today, tomorrow it will spoil at them, because the road they truck they follow. They supposed just make them specially, make them better. This thing that's your day now. Only them will follow that. So any car or keke or Okada when decide to go past that place when they make for truck, anything when you see, now you go take them with your head. So even me not even make them, nobody go make them. Even make them say even me, I go do video for the person head. I'll do video to criticize the person. So the government, they just have to think on doing a particular road, constructing a particular road for all this truck. When they just carry their wall, they go. If they want to hit yourself for that road, you know, concern anybody again. Because now they know, number one, now they claim the lives of many Nigerians due to this their reckless driving. Then two, now they destroy this our road. Road when no fit two day of good quality. They consider the journals they use them. So now they cause all those things. So that one and still another thing. So then even lastly, to end this video now, now the aspect of this one when VDM talks to, when you say it's not just enough for you to make promises to assure the family, because I already assure Fina and the family say, man, that Ruth Otabor will be Fina younger sister, they will take care of her and they'll give her all the necessary things, that they will fully make sure they compensate her, they'll give her a full compensation, and also all the hospital bill and everything, they will take charge of it. They already give her the assurance already, they don't give her that assurance already. But the assurance is not just enough in words, show action, show workings. Because now he never even say, not being VDM, they talk say even get one fresh graduate of Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, this same accident, so when happened to Fina younger sister, happened to her, and even lead to her having one of her hands being amputated. That one at the hand they just come out, and the hand they cut come out. They just amputate them because of the accident, serious accident for that matter. So it just be like so many campuses now, so many campuses all over the country, so many campuses when all these reckless truck drivers they pass, they don't claim the lives of so many Nigerians. So many Nigerians. I mean, generally, truck drivers, whether it's Dangote truck or Boa truck or any truck at all those truck drivers, many of them don't claim the lives of many of our students, especially graduates. People just they happy, that joy and celebration, that merriment. Don't finish school before you know, they'll just they cross come out for campus, then truck will just pick them. Some said not even they live to even tell the story. At least this one's now their hands and their maybe leg, now they want to put it. Others now instant death. They don't claim the lives of many. Now they don't claim the lives of so many Nigerians. So this one now, the way it seems to be like this now, even this girl now, when they talk for this federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, her name now, Precious Olurotimi. Yes, maybe her name. Her name now, Precious Olurotimi. And this Precious Olurotimi, so she is just 22 years old, who just graduated. A fresh graduate was just graduate. Now this ugly incident happened to her. When this accident, as this whole accident matter happened, so when lead to her having one of her hands being amputated. Then now Dangote Group, just like they go visit this Fina younger sister for hospital, and they still go visit her for hospital. They still go visit her own home. They visit her home, tell her parents, make her parents not shake, they don't worry. Say they mount her, say like this now, say all the medical bills and everything, now they will chest them, say they will take full responsibility of their actions, say they will duly compensate the girl for the damage they have caused to her and everything. They make matter for they come out. Since that date when they take come out, since that time when they come out in now, they never go back again, go see that girl or go check up on her. The father of that girl, that's Precious Olurotimi, the father of that girl, now clear all the medical bills. So the assurance, the promises and everything when they give the girl, say they will come back, say they'll clear the medical bills, they will compensate her, everything. They not fulfill anything. So now make even as I hear this one when they say they don't go do public appearance, so they don't go to the hospital, go see Fina younger sister. How sure are we that all the promises that they have made to the family, that they are going to compensate her, they are going to be the one responsible for the medical bills and everything? How sure are we that they will not also still play this fast run on her? That they will not try to outsmart her just like the way they outsmarted Precious Olurotimi? Dangote company, please, people should just try this. Just like as we are calling for justice for this Ruth Otabor, we are also calling for the justice of this Precious Olurotimi. The two of them who have been victims, and not just only them, and even other people who your reckless and non-professional drivers have also put in this condition. Please go and compensate them. And make life worth living for them. Because the states when I don't put them now, many of them now they see the life worth living again. So please go and restore hope back to them. It's not as if the money or anything you are going to give to them will be able to bring back their hope or anything. It's going to make them to the dreams and everything that they have before about themselves, all the things they wish for themselves, everything you have shattered, everything, their dreams have been shattered. all their aspirations and everything. You have cut short for everything, all because of just the recklessness of these drivers and that you have employed. So please, I don't want to talk too much. We'll now watch out for VDM. Please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like my videos, and also comment. Drop your own comments about this. Like, what do you think? Say what you do for this matter to stop this truck accidents voila. Because every time they happen, every time, like today now, only today, not even don't happen, no. Because they happen irregular, now on a regular basis, they happen now on a regular thing. So now we are not just only talking about the compensation and the footing the medical bills only. How can we put a permanent, what is the permanent solution to it? How can we put an end to this whole truck issue that we are always having? That is the problem. So please, drop your comments. What do you think that the government should do? What do you think is the best way to resolve this whole thing, to put an end to this whole drama, this whole accidents, truck wala and everything? Just put your comments. And I really want to thank you for watching the video up to this point. Thank you all and God bless.
Alright, so Dangote Group. Do you people remember this girl, the 22-year-old fresh graduate from Federal University of Agriculture in Abeokuta, a 22-year-old that was involved in an accident with one of your reckless, unlicensed truck drivers. Now, as a result of the accident, her hand was cut out. She was amputated. You people went to their house. You took a picture of the girl. That you wanted to take care of the girl. After snapping that picture, you never came back again. You left that girl like that for her parents. Medical bills was paid by her parents, and you just abandoned the girl like that. This is a girl that her parents saw through school. From primary school, they paid money. To secondary school, welfare, treatment, hospital bills, including feeding. That this girl will grow up to be somebody tomorrow and come back in the future to take care of them. It's like sowing a seed. When I crushed the girl dream, they cut the girl hand. Took the picture to do Ojuaye. You took the picture, posted it on the paper and everything, that you come back, but you never came back again. That was the end. And now the girl have no hand. You have abandoned her. Because I see when I go drop press release for Fina Matter, because of the people where they involved. How about Olurotimi Precious? When is she going to get her own justice? How about Olurotimi Precious? I don't leave her like that. I'm also going to try and write to you people. I will write to you in respect to this girl. You will also have to compensate her. You have crushed her dream. You don't crush that dream. Without her hands, what can she do? You have crushed her dream. And this is how you have crushed the dream of a lot of Nigerians. You have been getting away with this. We will write to you. Like I said, we can't take Dangote to court. Who are we to take Dangote to court? Aliko Dangote, you won't carry Dangote Group of company go court. How? How are we going to do that? You obviously win. We are talking about that your drivers are not licensed with proof. Your drivers are not licensed. You give young people just because they can move a truck when I don't carry motor give them. This is happening. Road safety never talk. VI will never talk. These are people that are in charge of inspecting vehicles on the road. How Dangote vehicle passes you people every day without license? Is it that you people don't check it? How these people are able to drive on our roads without license? I can never understand. Government are not saying anything. Of course it is Dangote. Why they go talk now? Now rich man now. This Dangote truck on our some roads where they're not supposed to pass. They spoil roads. You could just carry truck, a truck as that, as big as that. You could just kind of give Tom, Dick and Harry. Anybody could just enter road. Endangering the lives of Nigerians. You don't care. So long say they deliver your goods. All you care about is your money. You don't care about the lives of people. It's not your concern. It's not your business. And if these things happen, that's all for the person. When I go live in a truck for road. Sometimes you see Dangote truck on the road, you will think that this truck are under repairs. No! One drunk, reckless, unlicensed driver, don't buy person, leave the truck, go. And they have been doing this for years. This is the first time you are dropping a statement. Because of course, the people involved, media power D. And the way the thing is going, you don't like it. Because of your reputation. This is the first time I'm dropping a press release. You never do it. Only now cheat. Only now cheat. Now don't buy people. I'm just sharing now that a woman with 5 kids, that's all that buy all the children. And all of this on the ground, on the media, nobody they hear her. Of course, it is Aliko Dangote. Like I said, I can't fight you. Even this talk while they talk safe. The guy will talk and reach now, and I'll just put something for my head. Police can't carry me because this is the country we are in. They feel look for one thing, carry me, but the main agenda now because of say they talk against Dangote, of course. But this killing have to stop by your reckless, unlicensed driver. I will emphasize on unlicensed because that driver will do that one for Auchi Polytechnic. You don't get license. See, you don't go give this thing. But again, please, sir, Dangote Group, we're going to send a message to you in respect of Olurotimi Precious, a 22-year-old girl, fresh graduate from university, that was involved in an accident with one of your unlicensed truck drivers. You left her like that. You promised to do something. You never did anything about it. When I crush her dream, I'm gonna leave her. And for some reason, I don't know why it's always university students or fresh graduates. For some reason, most of the cases now, people they come in from Kogi State. If you see what Dangote does, the Kiki students. This is Auchi so now. So different people don't send me message. 3 years ago, 5 years ago, my department is at Dangote trailer. When they go down Auchi, have to look for a solution. We must look for a solution about this. But justice for Olurotimi Precious. We write a letter to you, sir. We they beg you, no fit take you go court. Now you get the full country. You are so influential. Nobody can talk. Yes, I put it. Nobody can talk. Even Tinubu said, when the president of it talk to you. We know all these things. Who want to talk to you? Share the idea of police. Who born and where may follow you talk, say what you do the wrong. Share the organ of road safety. Who born and where may organ of road safety talk, say Dangote your truck does not have license. Who born the organ of VIO well to follow you talk? You Dangote, who born them well? Who born the military bosses? Who born all of them to talk to you? Aliko Dangote say your truck they kill Nigerians. They can't tell you that. So I will beg you, justice for Olurotimi Precious. Please, you have to take care of our hospital bill as well and compensate her for ruining her dreams. Peace and love. Don't play.